were the early decisions you made that really started to make a difference for the orchestra?
There were two big artistic decisions that I think effectively defined me as a manager for the rest of my life. One was we were about to embark on a huge project with Claudio Abbado, which was Mar.11 In the 20th century. And the first thing the board said to me was, go and talk to Abbado and tell him we can't afford to do this. And so I went to see Abbado, and Abbado, being who he was, his English always deserted him when he didn't want to understand. So when I explained to him what the situation was and why we couldn't do this, he just said to me, Clive, I don't understand. But in the end, we talked and talked for hours. And by the end of it, he persuaded me we had to do it. So I went back to the board and I said, I've talked to Abbado. He says, we've got to do this. And I agree with him. And I think we can raise the money. And they said, are you sure? And I said, yes. And of course, I hadn't a clue. I hadn't raised money in my life before. But the fact is, I was so inspired by the project. It meant I could go and talk to people. And in fact, we did raise the money. And so my view is money follows vision. I mean, that really led to my philosophy that money follows vision. You've got to go for the things that are so extraordinary that nobody can say no.